Hey guys, it's Danny again. I just thought I'd do another video. This time I'm gonna review and kind of show you guys the whole Fast and Furious franchise up until this point. So yeah, I'll just start with the first one here. The Fast and the Furious, the original. This was actually shot before I was born. This was shot in '99, I believe. So, it's pretty, well, it didn't come out until 2001, so I just absolutely adore this movie. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's so awesome. So basically, the main plot is you have Paul Walker. He's like an undercover cop, and he goes in, sees these street racers, and he races one night, and then he kind of befriends Vin Diesel. He like gets attached to him or whatever, and they start hanging out. He works in Vin Diesel's garage, and they race and stuff. But nobody knows that Paul Walker is a cop, and so I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you, but the end of this movie, I know some people don't really like the end. I love the end of this movie where they race that Charger. Oh my god. It was like the first real car they had in the movie. And them little rice burners they always have. So, yeah, that was the first movie. And then we had Too Fast, Too Furious, which a lot of people hated this movie. I don't know if they just really didn't care for the storyline, I guess. But I thought it was I really liked this movie. So Vin Diesel wasn't in this because he didn't get enough money. The studio didn't pay him what he wanted to be in this movie, so they just went ahead and put Paul Walker in, and it was the introduction for Tyrese, and that's pretty cool, and also the introduction for Ludacris, and of course you get Eva Mendes in this, which is always a positive. But yeah, the main plot of this movie is like Paul Walker's not a cop anymore. He needs to pull this job in Miami, so he gets Tyrese, and they like street race and stuff. And main bad guy in this movie, Cole Hauser. He was in the film Paparazzi back a little while after this came out. I think it was like '04 or something. But yeah, a lot of people diss on this movie, but I think it's really good actually. So we move on to the third film, Tokyo Drift. A lot of people just absolutely hate this movie. They think it's totally out of line for the franchise, but I actually thought it was pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite one out of them all, but I think it's decent. It's an introduction for Han. So there we are. and Lucas Black was the main star in this, and basically he went to Japan because I guess his father lived there or something, and he like gets in trouble for street racing all the time, so he has to go to Japan to learn how to figure out not to be a street racer, but he gets hooked on it and stuff, and yeah, he starts drifting around in Tokyo, I guess is how they got the name for that. But this is an okay movie. And then Fast and Furious, the fourth film, which we finally got all the main crew back together. Basically, they just have to go after a drug dealer in this movie. Paul Walker's a cop again, which is weird because in the first one he's a cop, and then in the second one he ain't a cop, and then in this one he's a cop again. So I just really don't know the whole story behind that, but this was a fantastic movie. I really like this one. They're all pretty good, to be honest. And then, of course, Fast Five, which was the first film that The Rock was in. And I'm really glad they brought him into the franchise. He's just an awesome actor. He's just freaking awesome. And the fight scene between him and Vin Diesel in this movie is unbelievable. So they go out to Brazil, and they gotta, kind of like the other one, stop a drug dealer. They're gonna take the money and just take it away from them, I guess. So, but we get all the important characters back. We get Ludacris and Tyrese and Han back in this one. So yeah, this was a fantastic movie. Fast and Furious 6. One of if this isn't my favorite, it's right there at number 2. This is just an amazing film. This one took place in London, and part of it was filmed in Spain. So yeah. So basically they go there to stop Owen Shaw because The Rock had a deal for him. Wanted him to help him get Owen Shaw in this movie. So yeah, beautiful. Amazing. Then of course Furious 7, which introduced Deckard Shaw, Owen Shaw's brother. Deckard is played by the one and only Jason Statham. And this is actually the Walmart exclusive version of the movie. I believe I did an unboxing of this when I first got it. So they basically got to stop Deckard Shaw and help just not get their family killed, because Jason Statham's going after the whole family and stuff, and still got a bunch of those amazing scenes like 5 and 6 both did. The explosions and stuff, and the sequence where they're trying to break Ramsey out of that bus in this movie's phenomenal. And of course the latest one, The Fate of the Furious, the 8th one. This was a pretty solid one too. Yeah. So basically, Charlize Theron gets Dom to work for her, and he's like turning on his family. You would guess, but he really doesn't turn. He works with her for pretty much the whole movie, and then like right at the end, he's like, most important thing in my life is family. So I'm gonna go back with my family, and you can find somebody else to work for you, Charlize. So yeah. So there's all of them. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of color to it. But yeah, Fast and the Furious franchise, definitely worth checking out. Probably one of my favorite franchises of all time, just because I like cars and stuff. So yeah, this is just absolutely phenomenal. So my favorite, I don't even know if I could pick a favorite one. I really like 6. I really like 5. 7 was pretty freaking awesome. Of course, 8 is amazing. The older ones are good too. So, alright guys. Thanks for watching this video. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. We'll see you later. Bye.